Okay, this very last problem is find the exact value of cosine of 105. So we can't really do that because it's not a special angle, but let's go ahead and try to use our half angle formulas. So here we've got cosine. Let's see if we can do anything with that. So we've got 105. So what if we double 105 and at the same time write it over 2 so that it's actually equivalent? So what that'll look like is cosine of 105 is equal to cosine of 210 over 2. So hopefully you agree those two things are equal. And now we've got an angle that if we sketch it out is actually a reference angle because 180 plus 30 gives us 210. Voila. So now we can use our formula. Our alpha is going to be 210. When we write it out, we have to decide, is it going to be positive or negative? So think about cosine in the third quadrant. All students take, so it's going to be negative. Let's put a negative sign out there. And then we're going to have 1 plus cosine of 210 over 2. And from here, we start to do some algebra work. So we're going to have equals square root, or negative square root of 1 plus, and we need to determine cosine of 210. Well, I already gave away that the reference angle is 30 degrees. So now I just need to determine my ratios here. 1's going to go across from 30, square root of 3 across from 60. So adjacent over hypotenuse in the third quadrant, that's going to be negative square root of 3 over 2. It's negative because we're with cosine in the third quadrant. And at this point, we've just got a mess. Okay, so we need to analyze this and see that we've got a fraction within a fraction. So we need to combine the numerators so we can do stay switch switch. So we're going to turn this 1 into a 2 over 2. We'll have 2 minus the square root of 3 all over 2 divided by 2. Now we do stay switch switch. And we're going to have our first fraction times our second fraction flip, so 2 becomes 1/2. And I'm going to come back up here, and I've got negative square root of 2 minus the square root of 3 all over 4. And you could say we're done, but it would be a mathematical no-no because this radical is over the whole fraction. We need to write it as over the top and the bottom separately, and you will see that the square root of 4 becomes 2. And that is our final answer.